All right, so one of the first things I decided to tackle on this car was why the driver's side window wouldn't roll down. We had some hints that it was going to be the amplifier, which is inside the door here, right about here. That's bad, and that's not uncommon for these. I've seen it so many times on various S13s that the amplifier goes bad, and I ended up finding one on eBay that was, claimed to be good. So, it's pretty typical taking these door panels off. They just kind of have some push pins around the outside. You take these things out. Unfortunately, this one's broke, so it's a little easier to take out than a typical one. There's a trim around the handle here that pops out, and just kind of take that off. The door panel just kind of hangs on the door frame itself, just lift it up and it comes off, and then that gives you access to everything underneath it. So I swapped the amplifier out, and it turns out that the new amplifier wouldn't actually let the window roll up or down, whereas the old one was fine going up, but it wouldn't come down. So I ended up doing a little test just on the motor itself. I mean, just to verify that it was good. So I just took a battery, hooked it direct to the motor, then reversed the polarity, and it rolled down the other way. So I knew the motor was fine. It just had to be something in the wiring. And I could tell like I said, the old amplifier was bad. It was there was no voltage flowing through it the other way, meaning, in the down position, but there was in the up position. So the new amplifier was moving voltage both ways. So I knew the old one definitely was bad. The new one that we got is good. So I verified that, and it's just something, it wasn't sending power to the motor. So then I pulled up the wiring diagram for the power windows, like circuits and all that for the S13s, and just kind of diagnosed eventually that it was the ground wire that was getting like a intermittent connection. Whether you jiggled the harness or not, it would work and then it wouldn't work. So the amplifier definitely was bad, and the connection for the ground was bad, and that's what sends power to the window motor. So ended up de-pinning the plug, the ground wire, kind of crimping it a little bit because it didn't look bad. It was probably just a loose connection, and that ended up working completely fine. So now I can jiggle the harness all around. It's still making a good solid connection. The window rolls up and down every time. Even the auto down works, phenomenally. So pretty stoked. That wasn't too hard of a fix. Just took a little bit of thought and head scratching, but nothing too uncommon especially for these. But that's it, and then we'll move on to the next thing. So have a good one.